Hey everyone! So, when I say the word yoga, what pops into your head? Probably a tough pose, right? Or maybe a packed fitness class. Well, what if I told you that's barely scratching the surface? We're talking about a practice that's been around for 5,000 years. Today, we're going to dig into what yoga really is. And trust me, it's probably way more than you think.
All right, let's just cut to the chase. Is yoga just a workout, something you do to burn calories? The answer we found? A big, resounding no. It's so much deeper than that, and we're about to unpack exactly why.
Okay, so to really get what yoga is all about, we have to go back in time, like way back. We're not making anything up here. The goal is to uncover the original, super profound meaning of a practice that's, been changing lives for millennia.
So, believe it or not, the word yoga itself is the key. It's from Sanskrit, and it means union. But hold on, we're not talking about just like putting your hands and feet together in some complicated pose. No, this is about the union, the harmony of your body, your mind, and your spirit. It's a whole system for how to live your life.
And look, this is not some new wellness fad that's going to be gone next year. We are talking about a 5,000-year-old legacy. Seriously. It's even been called a profound science for living. Let that sink in for a second. A science. A discipline that's been tested for thousands of years to help people master not just their bodies, but their minds too.
So if there's one thing to get from all this, it's this quote right here. Yoga is way more than an exercise. It's a full-on lifestyle. It just nails it, right? It's about taking that mental focus, that discipline, and weaving it into everything you do physically. It really is a complete approach to life.
Okay, so that's all the theory, the big ideas. But what does that actually look like in practice, in the real world? Let's check out a really cool case study. It's a yoga center called Pratimoksha, and their whole philosophy is built on this traditional, really holistic idea of yoga.
I mean, even their name tells you everything you need to know. Pratimoksha. It means towards enlightenment. So right from the get-go, the goal is totally clear. This isn't just about getting fit. It's about going on a journey to discover what's inside you. And this is their mission. It's not about building bigger muscles or looking stronger on the outside. Nope, it's all about finding and unlocking the absolute best version of yourself from the inside out. You do that with inner knowledge and wisdom. That's a pretty powerful shift in how you think about it, isn't it?
So you might be wondering, okay, how does a big mission like that actually turn into, a yoga class? How do you take this grand idea of enlightenment and make it part of your everyday routine? Well, let's take a look at how they pull it off.
Well, for starters, their whole approach is laser-focused. It's about embracing a lifestyle, not just checking off a workout. You're learning from teachers who are genuinely steeped in traditional yoga. But this next part, this really got me. Their team has an attitude of simple living and profound thinking. Wow. I mean, that tells you everything, right? It's about the entire environment they're building, one that's designed to help you on that deeper journey.
And this whole approach, it's no accident. It's built on some serious expertise. The founder, Mrs. Lalitha Viswanath, has over 19 years of experience in yogic discipline, and she personally puts together every single course. So yeah, this is the exact opposite of some cookie-cutter franchise. This is a practice that comes from nearly 2 decades of dedication and personal experience.
All right, so we've talked philosophy, we've talked practice, but let's bring it back to you. You're the one on the mat, right? So what's in it for you? What kind of real transformation are we talking about here? Let's dive into what that journey actually feels like.
It's really framed as a journey of self-discovery. First up, you actually get to feel that true meaning of union, bringing your body, mind, and spirit all together. Then, you learn how to take all this ancient wisdom and actually use it in modern life to deal with stuff like stress. And here's the best part. It is not a one-size-fits-all deal. It's all about creating a personalized practice that's tailored specifically for you and your needs.
So, if all of this is resonating with you, this deeper, more holistic way of looking at yoga, you're probably asking, okay, where do I start? Well, the good news is there are a few different paths you can take.
And just look at the range here. It's pretty amazing. Whether you want one of their signature programs or maybe something more therapeutic, heck, they even have corporate programs to bring this into the workplace. There's really a path for everyone. It just goes to show you how this lifestyle can fit into literally any part of modern life.
So here's where we land. We've seen that yoga can be so much more than just a workout. It's a profound science for how to live your life. It's a path to finding real inner wisdom. It's a whole lifestyle. Which really just leaves one last question, and this one's for you. Are you ready to start your own path toward a more fulfilling life?